Welcome, Sagittarians. Let's see what's coming up for you, Sagittarians. This is the season of deliverance. It begins September 23rd until October 22nd. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to be looking first with the Calicut Cross, what is going to be your major issues. Then we look at the houses to see what is coming up. Okay. So, Sagittarian, this season can be good for you, Sagittarian, because it's your opposite sign. That is dealing with these issues and situation. Communication is going to be coming out. A lot of people are going to be understanding exactly what was going on. Okay, so Saggy, we are going to be getting to the bottom of the situation. This season is the season of karmic justice. So when we talk about karmic justice, we are talking about things that came back in your karmatic life in order that you should resolve these issues. Remember to use the link below to go check out and find out what exactly is coming in. So, angels and guides of Sagittarian, there is a message that came out. They recognize some sort of a details, information that came out could affect you, Sagittarian, in this timeline. The Ten of Swords is here over documentation. They recognize, a lot of you Sagittarian is going to be recognizing that a child or a lover had not spoken the truth, okay? In your far past, they are now going to be gaining a lot of information about a Libran. A Libran had a whole lot of secrets. The secrets of a Libran is going to be coming out. They now gain a whole lot of understanding that a young Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius didn't speak the truth. Whatever is going on, this could be your child. Some of you, they're going to be gaining a lot of information that there was some sort of a dishonesty. Someone spoke things that was out of term, that was not based on factual truth. Judgment call is coming down, and this judgment call is on a young person. Whoever this young person is had not spoken the truth. So it could be you, young Sagittarian. Okay, and they're now gaining a lot of knowledge that and the judgment call is going to be coming down on someone that didn't speak the truth. Then they recognize that some sort of a network, that there was some sort of a network where a young Aries, Leo, or Sagittarian was based on. This network is going to be completely dissolved, an end, an abrupt ending to a group of people who had collaborated and did something that was not above water. So major situation is coming in where abrupt ending. Some sort of a financial help is going to be coming in. A Taurus, a tower moment for a Taurus and a group of people. A Taurus could have collaborated with a group of people, and there is going to be a tower moment because the secrets of this Taurus is now out. Okay, so the energy of the star is here, Sagittarian, because you're releasing a whole lot of secrecy. You're removing a whole lot of things that was kept in the dark. You're releasing information, communication that was kept in the dark is coming out, and this energy of the star is very powerful. So as we look, 6, you are now going to be recognizing that a lot of you were kept in the dark about things. So they're now gaining a lot of knowledge. You're going to be successful over your husband, your father, a powerful figure, because they recognize that this person was dishonest. And the energy of a Aquarian, Gemini, or Libran and their partner, their husband, is in a whole lot of problems because information has now came out and they're now gaining a lot of knowledge. A lot of you Sagittarian are working together with a Virgo to balance out a problematic situation. So the energy of a star is as if your spirit guides are going to be watching over you, Sagittarian, and this is going to be good. And a lot of you Sagittarian men could be recognizing that your Aquarian wife did something that was not above water. It's as if your Aquarian wife had collaborated and created a whole lot of chaos, which is affecting you in your world at this time. So they now recognize that a young Aries, Leo, or Sagittarian person didn't speak the truth. Help is going to be coming in because some sort of a network that was set up, that was creating a whole lot of illusion, is now going to be dissolved, and this is going to be good. So um there's a whole lot of information where they recognize, so, and the truth is being revealed. It's about seeing that a young person didn't speak the truth, and there's a massive um sudden ending that is going to be coming up, where it's going to be affecting an Aquarian woman. And if you are married to an Aquarian woman, or it is your mother, this could be affecting you guys. All right, so a lot of you Aquarian is going to be recognizing that a child or a lover did not speak the truth. Okay, so that is going to be a huge, massive situation that is going to be coming up, and they're going to be recognizing that a Libran in another country or another place had a whole lot of secrets. This Libran secrecy about how they got to another place, another city, is now going to be coming out. Their secrets is now being released. Okay, they now recognize that a young Aries, Leo, or Sagittarian person is a fraud. They recognize that this young person is a fox. They recognize how this young person and a group of people network and work together in able to collaborate and did something that was not above water. So a young Aries, Leo, or Sagittarian person don't have to be you guys. So they recognized that a older couple had lied. Whoever this older couple is was saying that a young person was their family members. People recognize it is not true. Judgment call is coming down on a whole lot of money. It's as if they're now recognizing that a young person manipulated a situation and took a whole lot of money, took fortune. A judgment call the end, and they're going to be helping to resolve a situation. They recognize that a whole lot of people work together and collaborated together. So here they're recognizing that a young Aries, Leo, or Sagittarian with a group of people collaborated and worked together and created a whole lot of disillusion. And you are going to be trying to resolve it. At our moment, someone is going to be dying suddenly. Suddenly, someone is going to be dying. News could be coming in that parents or your grandparents isn't feeling well. Suddenly, this person is going to be passing away. They now recognize what a Taurus man have done. A Taurus man's secret is now out. They're gaining a whole lot of information over a Taurus man. A Taurus man could have, he and his wife could have co-created a situation, manipulated and gain a lot of money. And this Taurus man and his secrets is now out. Then we see a lot of you Sagittarian is going to be successfully overcoming, gaining a whole lot of money, gaining money that was supposed to come to you. This money, an Aquarian woman could have took this money that should have been yours, and they're not going to be recognizing what an Aquarian woman have done. They're now investigating a manager, a boss, your husband, or someone is co-workers or onto this person, and is now gaining a whole lot of knowledge over a person. Sadness for a Aquarian woman. Whoever this Aquarian woman is, there's a whole lot of sadness. They now recognize that this Aquarian woman could have helped her husband or could have took a whole lot of money from a corporation institution. An Aquarian woman is now very saddened because an Aquarian woman is in a whole lot of problems to repay a whole lot of money, and they're gaining a whole lot of knowledge surrounding a man, or whoever this man is. It could be some of you Sagittarian men, but it could be that this is a father figure or your boss or supervisor, so be aware of this. So there was a whole lot of secrecy concerning a Libran. Whoever this Libran is that is connected to you, Sagittarian, it is going to be coming out. And then I don't know who is this Aquarian, Gemini, or Libran person, but they're going to be recognizing that this person could have been paid under the name, under the table, to manifest and create some sort of a way of helping or giving people things that they should not have had. Some of you young Sagittarian women could be in a whole lot of problem at the workplace. Whoever a young person is at the workplace, they're seeing this young person as being a little disturbed, a little dishonest. And this is a young Aries, Leo, or Sagittarian that had collaborated and worked and collaborated a situation at the workplace where people are now gaining a whole lot of knowledge and is now recognizing some sort of a network that was formed within a work environment, and they're recognizing that this young person is has a whole lot of secrets. It's like a young Aries, Leo, or Sagittarian had a whole lot of secrets with a Libran, and this person and this Libran had a whole lot of secrets. They were collaborating. They were creating ways of manifesting a whole lot of money. A Taurus man and a Aquarian woman is in a whole lot of problems. They recognize that a Taurus man and an Aquarian woman had or was paid a whole lot of money in order to manifest and give a whole lot of money to people that should not have received this money. So this is karmatic justice is being balanced. So Sagittarian, you could be doing it because I see a lot of you Sagittarian are trying to balance this problematic situation that was transpiring. A judgment call is going to be coming down because people recognize that a network, a group of people were networking and was manipulating and profiting and gaining a whole lot of money, which they should not have had in the first place. Whoever is this young Aries, Leo, or Sagittarian, if their mother is an Aquarian or an Aquarian, Gemini, or Libran, is in a whole lot of problems in all and to repay a whole lot of money because they recognize that this Gemini, Aquarian, Gemini, or Libran person and their partner is not not honest, and they could have took a whole lot of money, and you Sagittarian are getting to the bottom of this situation. Okay, so truths. It's a time of karmatic justice, so truth is going to be revealed, and they're now on to getting to the bottom of the situation of a man, whoever this man is, and his wife, or this man and an Aquarian, Gemini, or Libra that manipulate, took a whole lot of money and created wealth for themselves by manipulating a whole lot of people in order to get this. And they now recognize that a whole Aries couple had not spoken the truth. Let's look at your houses. What is coming up in your houses, because they're now going to be recognizing a whole lot of things that was transpiring and the secrecy that was kept. And these are secrecy of people in another place, in another city, that was keeping a whole lot of secrecy. And they are now going to be getting to the bottom of it and resolve a situation once and for all. So this, when karmatic justice comes up, it's really about justice. It's going to be stepping in and rebalancing out a situation that was transpiring. Sagittarian, your house is the 9th house. Don't forget, this is good. So look in the 9th house, find out what's coming up in your 9th house. So let's look at the first house. The first house is that they're gaining a whole lot of knowledge concerning an Aries and a Libran. And this secrecy of an Aries and a Libran is now out. Okay, so it is going to be affecting a whole lot of you. Then the energy of the star is as if a lot of you Sagittarian was waiting, hoping for some money, and you're going to be, people in authority is going to be gaining knowledge where a whole lot of money went. They recognize the working of a Gemini and a Taurus, how a Gemini and a Taurus was manipulating some sort of a system. And this is what I said. An Aquarian, a Libran woman is now very saddened. A Libran woman in the family or is connected to a lot of you Sagittarian is now very worried. A Tower moment for a Leo. In the house of the Leos, in the house of the pleasure house for a Leo, a Tower moment, a drastic ending for a Leo is coming in. The network that a Virgo had created is now over. You Sagittarian who was working and collaborating with a Virgo, this collaboration is going to be over. Then they recognize what an Aries person have done. This young Aries is in a whole lot of problem. Whoever this Aries person is, and their friends, they created a whole lot of delusion situation. A Scorpion is going to be standing their grounds and speaking the truth about a Libran person and what a Libran person have done. A lot of you Sagittarian, love is going to be offered from a child, or a young person is going to be offering a lot of you Sagittarian a whole lot of love. A lot of you Sagittarian is going to be gaining an understanding and secrecy of what was going on. A lot of you Sagittarian had hope for some sort of disastrous ending for another person, but it's not going to be happening. They now recognize the lies and deceptiveness of an Aquarian person, and they're now gaining understanding of a Sagittarian man, or recognizing that an Aquarian had lied. The shift of energy. I can feel the shift of energy. It's as if I'm in an aeroplane. Okay, so truths are being revealed, and a lot of you are going to be overcoming a Gemini and a Taurus. A Libran woman is in a whole lot of problems. They're in for some sort of a pleasure seeking that Aries was doing. The network of an Aries is now over. A Tower moment for a young Aries. A Scorpion is going to be speaking their truth. Wow, there's a lot of undesirable play that was going on that is transpiring. So a Libran in another place or another city is now recognizing a disastrous situation that the Aries have brought them in. They recognize that a doctor or someone in the medicine field was paid to do something that was not above water. A sadness is here for a Taurus and a Virgo, a Taurus and a Gemini, a Taurus and a Gemini. Secrets is now out. They recognize how a Taurus and a Gemini was making a lot of money. They now recognize that a Libran woman is very dishonest. Whoever this Libran woman is coming up as a fraud and a very dishonest person. So this Libran woman is now caught, and they're now recognizing a Leo person, a sudden unexpected moment. If your father is sick and is a Leo, or your husband was sick and is a Leo, a dramatic ending where this person could be dying. Okay. A Virgo man and his network is now over. They recognize the connection with a Virgo man and a Libran in another country, and they're shutting down this Virgo man network. They're now on to investigating a young Aries, and an Aries, whoever this young Aries and a Libran is. So they're on to this person. They're going to be picking up a young Aries and a Libran. They're really investigating a young Aries and a Libran. A Scorpion person is going to speak the truth and is going to be making sure that they receive money that was supposed to be given to them. A whole couple is trying to, or this could be love from your parents. All of you, a lot of you old Sagittarian is like offering love to someone. I see a judgment call is coming down on a Capricorn man. Whoever this Capricorn man is, a tower moment is about to come for old Capricorn man. People in authorities recognizing a lies and deceptiveness over a whole lot of money, and how people, a Virgo man, could have manifest away and gain a whole lot of money, and an Aquarian person or a group of people have lost a whole lot of money, and they're now going to be recognizing. Definitely, this is a situation where an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarian man could be going to jail for a very long time. Whoever this person is has took a whole lot of money. This is a businessman that is going to be caught by government, that this man manifest took a whole lot of money, and this person is now caught, and this person is going to go to jail for what they have done. So it's like fortune, because a Scorpion is going to be basically giving up this man, or whoever this man is. So a Scorpion is going to be giving up this man, and this man is like a whole man and his partner, a whole man and his wife could have manifest and created. So a lot of you are going to be satisfied to gain and get out of some sort of a problem. And this is a situation where problems came up because there was a whole lot of injustice, because a Libran woman, a Scorpion is now going to be speaking their truth about a Libran woman and their partner. However, this coming up, the secrets of what was being kept about a whole lot of money, a Taurus and a Gemini is now really in sadness because they recognize what was going on. So they see that a group of people from another place or another city kind of created some sort of a network and was collecting a whole lot of money and becoming very rich off this money. And a lot of people are now stepping in and now gaining understanding of who these people and what these people were doing. So I see older people, it's as if you older Sagittarian, your children are going to be giving you love and offering you love. A judgment call is on a Capricorn man. They recognize that a Capricorn man was not speaking the truth. Whether this Capricorn man is masquerade a situation and took a whole lot of money from a bank, government institution, and you Sagittarian, it could be your brother or your husband that this is connected to. Whether this Capricorn businessman is going to go to jail for a very long time for what he has done, because it has something to do with tax corporation, bank, financial institution. So here we see that they're onto gaining a whole lot of understanding of a Aries, a young Aries, and their network. It's like a young Aries at some sort of a network that they were using this network and was creating a whole lot of disillusion for other people, and this is really going to be coming out. And they're onto and looking at a young Capricorn man, whoever this young Capricorn man is. If you're living, if this person is your son, this person is now going to be in a whole lot of problems, because they're now gaining an understanding of a young Capricorn man, and this man could have a masquerade a situation, and they're recognizing. So it could be for some of you your son. A Libran, a tower moment for a Libran in another country. A Libran, whoever this Libran is, maybe it's your kids. So Sagittarian, who have a Libran child, a sudden unexpected ending for this Libran child. They now recognize that there could have been a doctor or so, some sort of a medicine malfunction with your father. If your father is a Leo, there could have been some sort of a medicine malfunction, and they're now going to be recognizing what was going on. Whoever is dealing with an Aries man, or your boss, or someone who has used their powers in the wrong way, this person is going to go to jail. Okay, they definitely get an understanding of a Libran, that a Libran, whoever this Libran person is, and their child could be in a lot of trouble, and a judgment call is going to be coming on for a Libran woman and their child, and a real judgment call, because here in the house of the 10th house, this is a Capricorn man. If you're married or in a relationship with your brother, this person is in some serious problem. Okay, in the house of the Aquarian, the 11th house, there's a whole lot of lies that was told concerning a lot of money, and people are now going to be gaining a whole lot of understanding that a Aries, Leo, or Sagittarian man, and it's not coming up as you Sagittarian man. You Sagittarian man could be recognizing that an Aries and a Leo had not spoken the truth, and you're going to be showing up this person. I do love you guys. Namaste.